Hi Judy. If anybody else is interested, feel welcome about watching this video as well. This is much like yesterday's video where I'm doing something that is uncomfortable for me. I actually prefer for you to see my face than my hands. But Judy asked to see how I go about filling my fountain pens. So I have a few here. This is my little box of fountain pens, which nothing's very special in there. And here is a cross fountain pen. Just a minute. A cross fountain pen in bits. It has a piston type cartridge filler. Actually, this is called a converter, and you turn this black piece here, and a piston goes up and down to suck the ink into the converter, and then when it's full, you put it together this way. That goes into there, and then the barrel goes on the bottom of the pen. And there's the cap. So this is an ordinary cross fountain pen, nothing very special. Except it writes, okay, the nib is too fine for me. Let me see if I can make it focus. No, you'll have to trust me. What that did was just turn my camera off. So I'm going to fill this pen, but I, of course, because I am who I am, I don't fill a fountain pen in the normal way. I don't like taking the ink, and this is Waterman brown ink. It's an old bottle from 1975. I have 6 of these actually, and I was looking on eBay and vintage pen websites the other day and saw that these are now going for $45. I paid, I don't know, maybe $4.95. So this is, as I said, brown ink, which I prefer to put into this cross pen. And the way I fill it, as I said, it is not conventional. Oh, there it is. I use a hypodermic needle. So because I don't like to dip the nib into the pen, into the ink, and get all of the barrel messy. I just don't like that. So I fill the, and of course it's not working. It's because I just used it for cleaning the pen, and it's a one-use syringe. Anyway, it worked. So there, you fill the syringe with the brown ink. You put the syringe needle into the converter tip, and you plunger the needle and fill the converter. Then you put the pen together. No mess, no fuss. Sometimes it doesn't work the first time that you go to write with it because it hasn't been dipped and the nib hasn't been primed, but we'll try it later. The other pen I wanted to show you is the pen that my father gave me in 1968. This is a Schaefer fountain pen. It used to have a gold clip here, which was longer. It came maybe down to here, with the traditional white dot at the top, and it fell off. I didn't lose the clip, but I made a huge mistake and sent the pen to Schaefer with the clip that fell off to ask them to replace it onto the cap of the fountain pen. And instead, they gave me back the same cap, but they put a more modern silver tip on it, which I wasn't happy about. So this pen is my favorite pen to write with. It's got a medium nib. It's loaded with, of course, purple ink, which is here. It's Waterman's, also Waterman's, same as the brown, in a more traditional bottle, which is shaped this way so that when the ink starts to disappear, you can turn the bottle on its side and dip into a little pool of ink at the bottom, which again, I don't do. I use my syringe, and I have about, I don't know, maybe 15 of these, I guess. Anyway, back to my Schaefer pen. It's got a, well, this pen is 45 years old or so. I can't do the math, you do the math. And, well, I love this pen. And it writes, let me see if I can zoom a bit and tilt the camera a bit. I don't know. This is really high tech for me. This paper, by the way, is French paper, which is conducive to fountain pen ink. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't feather, it doesn't, it feels, it's not slick, but it's smoother than a regular Staples pad of paper. So this pen, and I'm turning it so you won't be able to see, but it's just a nice pen to use. I don't know, you probably, now it looks as though I need to zoom out for you to see what I wrote. It's very difficult for me. There. Oh, there you go. The brown inked pen, let me see if I can get it to work before. Yeah, okay. This is a finer nib. There was water in it, so the ink color isn't coming properly because it's a very rich, lovely brown ink, and it looks actually like olive green, disgusting. But it's a nice ink when it's coming out of the fountain pen properly. Let me show you. Brown. It still looks olive green. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. But anyway, those are two of my fountain pens, a cross pen and my most favorite Schaefer fountain pen. The purple ink is special. I have also green and red and I guess peacock. I don't have any blue ink. I don't know why. And in my box here, this is a Pelican pen. with that nib. And this is my very old, look at, you could see, you probably can't, my teeth marks on there, because I used to use this in grade 11, 12, and 13. And it's not inked, it's an Esterbrook. I really like this too. This is the holder for a dip pen, and this I was given in grade 3 in Montreal to use at school. Yes, that's how old I am. And these are little nibs, which of course I can't open. Nothing is working properly. There we go. These nibs were my grandfather's, made in Birmingham, England. He used to be an architect and would use this sometimes. Well, not my grade 3 stick pen, but these nibs. I don't use that very often. It's good for cursive, calligraphic writing. And this pen I have, this is another Schaefer, and it's got a stubby nib, which has been causing me problems. It doesn't start when I want it to start, and it's sporadic with its ink, and the nib needs to be worked. So there you go. It's 10 minutes here, and that was for Judy. That's it, that's all.